Today, I'm going to share with you the 5 steps that you need to go through in order to communicate with your angels. So if you've been missing one of these steps, maybe that's why you're not having the success you would like. I can't wait to reveal these 5 steps to you in today's video. Welcome to the Communicate with Angels YouTube channel. My name is Melissa, and this channel is for spiritual seekers who want to develop their spiritual abilities and trust their inner guidance. So if that sounds like you, smash that like button if you enjoy this video, and please hit subscribe so you can stay notified of these videos when they're brand new each Wednesday. You may be here because you're seeking help and assistance from your angels. You want some support in your life and you would like to be more connected to your guides or angels. And so today I'm going to lay out for you step by step the 5 steps that you need to go through in order to have that direct communication with your angels. These steps are simple and they are not prescriptive. There's no certain prayer or mantra that you have to say. I've heard some spiritual teachers out there get very kind of prescriptive about how you need to do it. I don't think that's necessary. I really enjoy keeping things simple. But in order to do that, you need to go through these 5 steps, but you can do them in the way that works for you. Step 1 is to become present. If you are, running around, dropping the kids off at school, doing the dishes, getting distracted, that is not conducive to communicating with your angels. I'm not saying here that you have to do some great meditative practice, but I do think you need to be present. You need to be in a place where you're not distracted, you're not being pulled by other people, and you are able to actually just be in your body and your consciousness and start to say, okay, I'm ready to connect. Sometimes you can actually do that amongst a busy environment, and if you can, great. Some of you, that will mean that you want to just step away into a more quiet space where you can be by yourself. Closing your eyes often helps you to be more present, but again, if you can feel present without it, that's fine too. But the key is that you are now in touch with your inner self. Step 2 is to raise your vibration. You need to energetically raise your vibration so that you are connected with your angels. If you're tense, if you're pressured, if you're sad, if you're angry, whatever it might be, just tired, right? You can be at a lower vibration. And that means that it's going to be difficult for your angels to get through to you because they always maintain a high vibration energetic state all the time. You can raise yourself up to your highest potential, to your highest vibration with simple tools. Now, maybe deep breathing is the tool for you. There's other tools out there, but I highly recommend learning the spiritual cleansing technique. It takes about half a minute and it instantly kind of tunes you into your highest vibration. If you don't do this before communicating, you're going to get sketchy results. You might be confused by the answers. You might be connecting with something else other than your angels. It's just really an essential step in the process. Step 3 is to state very clearly and specifically your request or question. If you say this in a wishy-washy way, you're not going to get the clear, direct response that you're hoping for. You need to be really clear within yourself about exactly what you're asking for or what question you have, and state it very accurately, right? No ambiguity, no assuming, just state exactly what you are asking. And if you need to take a little time beforehand to get really clear about what the exact words of the question are, that is probably a really, really good thing to do. State it simply. The more direct and simple you can be, the more direct and simple of the answer you're going to receive. So maybe a request might be, angels, give me a message about my relationship with my son right now. Or angels, give me a message to help me with my business. Or you may have a specific question, and my Communicate with Angels course really goes into how to phrase questions of your angels, but maybe your question might be something like, angels, in your opinion, is it in my best interest to take on this new client? And so you're being very simple and direct. Don't assume that they know what you're going to say. That's really a no-no. Step 4 is to use a specific tool or method to receive the answer. So maybe it's going to be an intuitive impression. I have videos on this channel on how to do that. I'll link one right beside me. Maybe you're going to use the method that I teach in my Communicate with Your Angels course, which is called the check and recheck technique. And that gives you a very direct, clear method of getting an answer. Okay, but again, you probably want to decide this ahead of time. What method am I going to use to receive the answer from my angels? There are many ways to communicate with your angels. And I think that this is where people can get stuck as well, because they just want something, to come in, and they're not defining what way they're going to communicate, and that just makes it too kind of broad and even overwhelming, especially if you're new to spiritual communication. You can kind of be just waiting and feeling like you're not getting anything. So it's just a nice hack almost to make it easier for you to get the guidance. You say, okay, I'm going to get a keyword as my answer, or I'm going to use automatic writing, right? But get that clear first. It's going to make it just so much easier for you because, again, you're clear and keeping it simple. Step 5 is to relax and receive. So once you have made the request or answered the question and you're utilizing the specific method, now is the time to just take that deep breath, relax your body, quiet the mind, and receive. And the good thing is, if you're clear about what method you're using to get that response, you are going to recognize it more easily when it comes in. So if you've decided that you're going to hear a word, there it is, your word, okay? And just really relax for a moment. If it doesn't come instantly, that's okay, right? Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And so I really just want you to stay relaxed. Don't put pressure on yourself. Don't start thinking that you're wrong or bad or you can't do this. I mean, I know that stuff is easier said than done, but just do your best to breathe through it and just really relax and receive, because it's in that space, in that just moment of, okay, I'm just going to relax and see what comes through. Even if it takes, a minute, and that's actually a long time. For a lot of you, it will just take about 10 seconds. But just really relax and receive it without judgment. One, again, little hack that you can do is just to pretend that you're more like a child who is just accepting and is receptive to whatever comes in. Because I know a challenge that a lot of you are having is that you start thinking and analyzing what comes in or dismissing it. And so just be more childlike and just say, if I was just to receive this and play a game with it and try it on for size, what is it that I'm hearing or feeling or sensing? And don't expect it to be like a big bang kind of profound experience. The messages of your angels can be very subtle, almost quiet. It's that still small voice inside. Then just keep practicing these steps. You have now the 5-step process that you need to take in order to communicate directly with your angels. And if you would like the opportunity to practice these steps, I invite you to join me on my free masterclass. It's called How to Connect with Your Angels and Spirit Guides. And if you are watching this video the day it comes out, I'm actually doing one tonight. So go to communicatewithangels.com/webinar. If you missed the one that is the date of this video coming out, go to that link anyway, because I will be doing another one very, very soon. I can't wait to connect with you live on that webinar and share with you and get your response and read your messages in the chat for the live webinar. I always do them live. I want to connect with you. And I do recommend that you watch another YouTube video if you'd like to go deeper with this as well. And that is called A Daily Practice to Connect with Your Angels. So you can start utilizing a daily routine to have this be a part of your life and develop a closer relationship with your angels. So I'll see you on over there.